with coverage you can count on. This is the Erie News NOWCAST.
Good morning on your Friday. Thanks for jumping on Facebook Live as we check some of the stories we're following it here at Erie News Now. Starting off with some breaking overnight news in America's ongoing COVID-19 fight. A step backwards, basically, for California, at least part of it this morning. Folks in Los Angeles County once again required to wear those face masks indoors. And that's even if they're vaccinated. Yeah, Los Angeles County health officials say they're seeing the number of COVID cases there really spike. The return of LA's mask mandate comes less than 3 weeks after the health department there recommended but didn't require people to wear masks indoors. More than 400 folks in LA County hospitals with COVID right now, and health officials say the vast majority of those patients are unvaccinated.
Because of this rapid rise, as well as the increasing presence of the more easily transmitted variant of the COVID virus, the Delta variant, the millions of people potentially at risk, each of us must do our part, given the numbers of people we have at risk, in order to reduce the risk of infection and our risk for potentially infecting others.
And at this point, health officials out in LA say there's really no set timetable for how long this indoor mask mandate, reinstated mask mandate, will stay in effect. And the surge in COVID cases is being felt in the sports world once again. The Red Sox-Yankees game last night scrapped after a number of Yankees players tested positive. ESPN now reporting 6 Yankees got those positive results. And the list includes all-star outfielder Aaron Judge. The test results forced the postponement of last night's game. Yankees and Red Sox were to play in the Bronx. That one was supposed to basically kick in Major League Baseball's second half after the Summer Classic on Tuesday. And now these test results have other players on the American League All-Star squad undergoing testing themselves to make sure they don't have COVID. No word yet on the status of that Red Sox-Yankees series for the rest of the weekend. And as the next school year approaches in pretty quick fashion, students, teachers, parents, all probably wondering how it's going to look, how it's going to work. And that's why one area school district is sending out a survey to its parents today. Erie News Now's Elena Jonathan takes a closer look.
All of our students, 100% of them, returning to school 5 days a week in person.
That's Millcreek School District Superintendent Dr. Ian Roberts in his vision for the 2021 to 22 school year. He wants to see all students, K through 12, return back into the classroom. That's why today at noon, the district is sending out a survey to parents, faculty, and students. The goal of the 5-question survey is to see how community members feel about this return to 100% in-person instruction. Dr. Roberts wants everyone who can to fill it out as soon as possible.
It's important for us to do this now so that we can get a sense of what their desire is.
This decision could change by the start of the school year with factors like a spike in COVID cases at play. But Dr. Roberts wants parents to fill out the survey in order to get a general consensus on the opinion of his district's parents.
There's no telling where all of our parents are, so having them complete the survey that will be sent out within the next 24 hours will definitely inform what instructional model we have for next year. But again, our commitment remains full-time, face-to-face, 5 days a week in-person learning.
Elena Jonathan reporting there. It was an early start to the day for state police as well as first responders in the eastern portions of Erie County. It was an overnight water rescue. The calls for this one came in around 4:30 a.m. State police reporting that a vehicle had rolled over and wound up in the waters off Freeport Beach out in northeast. Troopers say only the car's wheels, you can see, were kind of sticking out of the water, but one person was actually trapped inside. They did manage to get that person out of that overturned vehicle. Rescue crews taking that driver to the hospital. State police now handling this ongoing investigation. Well, from Washington to Harrisburg, the government's certainly been throwing a lot of money at the COVID-19 fight, with millions of families now getting more money from the federal government today, a part of that American Rescue Plan. Here at home, Erie County Executive Kathy Dahlkemper's got her plan together to spend at least half of the county's $52 million share of that federal cash pot. Dahlkemper says she's been meeting with a diverse list of groups here in Erie County. Now, her proposal would allocate $3.5 million for what's being called the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Grants. James Shiraz, the president of Erie's Minority Community Investment Coalition, says the money could really make a difference.
Most of the time, minorities, brown and black people are left out of the equation when it comes to distribution of funds, So we're putting the foot forward, meeting with the county executive, the superintendent, the mayor, to ensure that a percentage of those monies that they got to support black and brown people go to those persons within those neighborhoods.
Erie County Council expected to vote on Dahlkemper's plan for that American Rescue Plan money later this month. Well, lots of people certainly fell behind on their bills during the pandemic. And if you're still struggling to pay a utility bill, haven't worked out a payment plan just yet, time to do that's running out. Now, originally, you had until the end of the year to discuss that payment plan with your utility provider. Well, that deadline's now been moved up a couple of months. It's set for the end of September. After that, agreements, they say, won't carry those pandemic-related protections. The PUC, the Public Utilities Commission, says it made that call because Pennsylvania is no longer in a state of emergency. And we got meteorologist Sarah Tonks in for David with a look at that first warning forecast for the weekend. It's turned a little dark and gray, at least for our Friday morning.
Yeah, we had a little bit of sunshine earlier on, but we're seeing a lot more clouds right now out on the Erie Bayfront on our Alvarez rooftop camera. Gloomy ahead of some rain showers later on. Doppler Max already showing the rain kind of arriving in our area, starting off with just some light rain showers, but it's going to get heavier as the day progresses. Here's a look at Futurecast 9 a.m. and we're going to see those rain showers really starting to set up around lunchtime, and that's when we're going to start to see stormy weather as well. Here's a look at 6 p.m. and you can see things getting a little bit stormier out there, and we're going to see those general thunderstorms throughout the region into late night tonight and tomorrow morning as well as overnight. So your Saturday, we're going to start off with some rain showers and thunderstorms, especially as we get into the afternoon. Now, we're not expecting any severe weather in our region right now, but we could see some general thunderstorms for northwest Pennsylvania. Definitely something to keep a close eye on as you go about your Friday, getting started on this weekend. Now, your weekend outlook for today, Saturday, or for tomorrow, Saturday, 78 degrees, and we're going to see storms throughout the majority of the day. But then Sunday, that's going to be a little bit more sunny, a little bit more warm, 82 degrees. Partly cloudy skies, so there'll be a little bit more sunshine if you need to mow your lawn after all the rain we've had this week. Sunday looking like your better day to do it. Right now out on State Street on our Ida Luca Chiropractic Skycam, you can see a little bit gray out there, but there are still people out enjoying their Friday. 72 degrees, a little bit humid as well with dew points of about 66. Temperatures throughout the region, we're hanging out in the upper 60s to low 70s, pretty consistent throughout the region. And for your zone outlook, it's going to stay that way for most of the area. Zone outlook, Erie County along the lakeshore, we're looking at about highs maybe into the mid 70s, about 73 for Union City. Crawford County, about 74, 75, mid 70s definitely. And Warren County, once again, 76 with those storms picking up in the afternoon. I'll have a look at your 7-day outlook coming up in just a minute.
All right, thanks, Sarah. We all love our Erie Seawolves, and they'll continue their series against the Bowie Bay Sox down at UPMC Park tonight. But it's not very often that the Seawolves game highlights make it onto ESPN, but that happened this week. It was really about Wednesday night Seawolves game. A little snippet of video that went viral. Check it out. Not talking about the batter, the catcher, or the ump in this one. Look in the background. The woman in the front row of the stands there. It's what's got everybody talking. Her reaction when this guy cracks one. Not only quickly, she's filming the batter. When she realizes he cracked it, she drops the camera basically, then gives her head a quick flip, and those sunglasses are right in place to let her follow the ball. Check it out. Scott Van Pelt was talking about it on ESPN Sports Center, really just raving over this woman's ability to track that ball and get those glasses flipped down. The original tweet's got some 980,000 views. Barstool Sports picked it up along with those ESPN folks. I don't know if I could do that. That was pretty quick stuff.
You have to have the perfect sunglasses in order to pull a move off like that.
Yeah, if you do it wrong, they're going to just go flying a couple of rows behind you, maybe.
Yeah, and that's what I usually do. But if they're too tight, they won't budge. So you have to really kind of find that perfect sunglasses and have the skill as well, because it's not an easy thing to do.
We're trying to get a balance, I suppose, between too much rain and not enough. We got a little bit out there, it seems.
Over the next 7 days, we're actually are going to strike a little bit of a balance. There will be some sunny days. There will be some rainy days. We do have to get through that rainy weekend, as I said, with temperatures upper 70s, low 80s. Sunday, once again, that'll be your more sunny day. Monday, we're going to have some lingering showers, especially in the afternoon. Might see a couple rumbles of thunder. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week, that's where we're looking at a lot more sunshine, lower chances of precipitation. Temperatures still pretty mild, not as hot as they've been the past couple days. So we're going to kind of have some sunshine, a little bit of cloud coverage, so it's not too unbearable, but it's definitely a little bit more dry than what we've had recently.
All right, thank you, Sarah, and thank you for watching this edition of the NOWCAST here on Facebook Live. We'll be back about the same time on Monday to do it once again. A reminder, we've got 30 minutes of news coming away at noon on WSEE. Have a great weekend.